to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Quiroga. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. False good. Important thing is, I'm giving you peace.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. And the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Quiroga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Bed Life for Friday, April 29th, 2022, aka National Poem in Your Pocket Day. Also, aka Hairball Awareness Day. To anyone who owns a cat, Joseph, this is for you. Today is your day. Be aware of hairballs. They're just something that cats have. Garfield, he never gave me an problem with hairballs. I don't know what he did with them, but he didn't bother me with them. I'm noticing something a little worrisome on my video going out screen, which is on a HP monitor. These red bars in front of me are red. However, on my Acer monitor, which is next to the HP monitor, and this is the YouTube window with the video that's gone out to YouTube, and now I'm watching like 30 seconds behind. These red bars are purple. So please, maybe pink. I would call them purple. Please let me know whether you're seeing pink, purple, red, or some other color of audio bars going up and down in front of my avatar. And the Random Menace, using his 20-month Friend of Quiroga membership, says it is the day of every other guy's too. It is the day of every other guy too. It is a day. That's true. That's true, Joseph. Mamo Pray, Joseph. Mamo Pray had something to tell you. Yeah, Joseph's in the chat.
Oh.
You had something to say?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I don't know who did word, so I'm not giving word.
Well, don't give the
No.
answer away.
Okay.
But Mamo Pray. It's okay. There's no camera, Mamo Pray.
Yes, Joseph. When you put your clue in last night, I was all ready to type. Do you mean Wordle or Picard? But I didn't type it because. Anyway,
He meant Wordle.
I know. Anyway, hi guys.
Hi, Mama Pray.
I'm going back to reading.
Chrono says hi to you, Mama Pray, specifically. Chrono says hi to you specifically.
Oh, hi, folks.
Thomas, thank you, Mama Pray.
Yeah.
Thomas Potts is on his iPad. They're pink. And Carlos says pinky red. Chrono says pinkish. Son of a bitch. This is also the monitor I play the games with. No wonder why the colors look off. Chrono says, Birdo Prey, can I get a Mamo Prey tail? I don't know, Chronos. I'll ask her.
Well, maybe later.
Maybe later, Chronos. Maybe later. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Qapla. Hail, Karoga. Hail, Karoga. Robo Q Man says, thought it was National Dancer Day. A little dancer emoji. Robo Q Man, I am not aware of when National Dancer Day would be, but I used to be quite the dancer. So I'll go ahead and call November 13th my birthday, National Dancer Day. National Dance Day, excuse me. Not dancer, just dance. Richie Poole says, Dear Bop. Yes, Richie Poole will be doing some Dear Bop. And also, it's National Dear Bop Day, or at least it should be, says Richie Poole. Thank you, Richie Poole. And Rock Solid Productions with a $25 super chat and absolutely no text. Just a $25 super chat. Rox, are you sure you meant to do that? Did you not mean to say something? Dear Bop. He says hashtag Dear Bop. Damn it. You know what, Rock Solid? I don't usually skip over to Dear Bop, but for $25, we're gonna go start with Dear Bop today, people, and then we'll come back around to it later if we finish it. Carlo Albanese says, let the sea run pink with the blood of our enemies. Yes, this does look to be Klingon blood pink or purple. I never was 100% sure, but yeah, okay. So we've only got maybe 6 or so Dear Bops, so we'll start with those because obviously Rock Solid wants me to read. And we've got Gary Katzer, aka Rock Solid, with the first Dear Bop in, and it says Suncoast. And he says, I used to manage a Suncoast video in 2002 to 2003. And that's very interesting because last Bed Life, I talked about a Blockbuster video and Suncoast, where I used to buy the Star Trek on VHS as a kid. Those days, I miss the days of VHS tapes and CRT televisions. Things were just better then. Dear Bop, hi Joe. I'm new to Cuddle Companions, but I heard you are looking for a new cuddle buddy. I might just be the one. So I need to disclose that I was a dude. But I have gone through all of my changes and dare anybody to think that I was once a man. Please check out my profile and give me a shout out when you are ready for a session. I have a 50% off coupon for you too, so I can get you in for just $125 an hour. Love, Bridget Bombshell. Well, let's take a look at Bridget. And I'll be honest. Okay. There's a lot. Even me, I can tell there is a lot of photoshopping going on here. This is not, maybe only the eyes have been barely touched. This face, these lips, this body, there's barely any detail. Somebody went crazy on the softening brush. Now, looking at these smaller pictures, especially the one on the right, maybe, well, not maybe, I could see where perhaps they were born differently than they choose to live right now. But I'll be honest, this image doesn't look like a man at all. To be honest, I think it's probably photoshopped also. But if they really were a man, they had a pretty good change. However, I do not see they have their gender down as a woman, body type as average, age 38, looking for both, orientation straight. Okay, well, does it actually say anything? For the time of your life, I'm a blonde bombshell with an hourglass shape, all natural. Well, that's not all natural. I love to cuddle and make new friends. A lifelong New Yorker. I am a great tour guide for our beautiful city. I know all there is to know, even secret places that are not your normal tourist attractions. Depending on what you like to do, I will have a plan to meet your needs. Cuddling is something we don't do enough of and has fantastic health benefits, such as lowering blood pressure and turning a frown into a smile? Question marks? Meet with me. You will not be sorry. You will have fun from start to end and make a new friend. All pics are recent and me. No bait and switch here. Except for the fact that you're clearly photoshopping yourself. Okay. I honestly don't know if Bridget used to be a dude before or not, but I can say, regardless of the fact whether Bridget started life as a man or not, it doesn't matter, but I don't really care for Bridget regardless. But I do hope she has a wonderful time on the Snuggle website, and she can find many other clients who are not me. We're not me. So thanks, Bridget, but no thanks. And Carlos says, don't go to the secret place. Hey, if she has a great secret place, that's fine. I'm just not interested. Dear Bob, spoilers for Picard episode 9, Hide and Seek. When the Elnor hologram is fighting the Borg Jurati, why do Seven and Rafi just stand there? I don't know. They had the drop on her and they let her get the advantage and attack both Seven and Rafi. I know. Why did they refuse to fire? Because they love Jurati? They're so friendly with Jurati that they let Jurati kill them all? It really makes absolutely no sense. Seven and Jurati and Elnor hologram. Any one of them could have killed Jurati, and they all, 3 of them, purposely let Jurati win just so that Seven can be injured, and there's no sense. Makes 0 sense. What also makes 0 sense is the fact that um, that they would shoot at a hologram. Why were they shooting? Why were they shooting physical bullets at a hologram? And why did the hologram have a mobile emitter? And why was the mobile emitter the size of a small mobile emitter that Voyager had? Unless they were supposed to believe that was the doctor's mobile emitter. Why would it be on Rios's ship? Why would Rios have, why would Rios's ship, which seems to be a shitty ship compared to the rest of the fleet, why would it have the doctor's one and only mobile emitter? And the biggest thing that has yet to be brought up in any video that I've yet to see, I only remember this because somebody in my comments section brought it up. How is it that Starfleet? Okay. I got to go back. We got to go back to this screen just for a second before I bring this up. Do you remember in season 1, Ichab was in Starfleet? Ichab was in Starfleet. Ichab was a recovered Borg, just like Seven. Actually, he has an even more weirder history than Seven. Ichab's parents purposely put him to be taken by the Borg with some type of unknown thing implanted in his DNA that was going to be used to destroy the Borg. Ichab was allowed in Starfleet. How did Starfleet allow Ichab to join Starfleet, but not Seven? By all accounts, Seven would have been the better officer. I mean, they both should have been equal. They both should have been equal. If you're going to take one, you would have taken both. But if you were only going to take one and not the other, you would have taken Seven and not Ichab. There is no possible future where Starfleet says, oh, we'll take Ichab into Starfleet, but we're not going to take Seven into Starfleet. And right there, you realize the writers don't even care about their own series. And I forgot, but you know what? I'm a fan. I'm entitled to forget shitty stuff. Okay? And I would put Ichab, the fact that Ichab even died and how he died, I don't need to apologize for putting that outside of my memory. As a fan, it's not my job to remember what you guys did a year ago or 2 years ago. Fuck you, though. When somebody reminds you of it, and somebody has to remind you that Ichab was allowed in Starfleet, so you can't go around and say, oh, Starfleet didn't take me because I was Borg. Fuck you. Fuck you. It doesn't work like that. You don't get to use that excuse, even in your own damn show. You have to be true to at least your show. If you want to throw out Voyager's continuity and you want to throw out Picard's continuity, TNG, and the movies, and you want to say, fuck it all, I'm burning the house down, I'm building my own thing here, you have that right, perhaps, but you don't have the right to change your own history that's not even a season old yet. Chrono says, we didn't start the fire. And Chrono says, that's hot pink. Yeah, anyway. I'm sorry. It was so... Oh, and somebody, when they brought that up, I think their name was Thomas. It's not Thomas Potts, but I have to double check. I was like, oh my God, he's right. They did, Ichab was a member of Starfleet. That completely, I felt so bad that I forgot my own, forgot it for my, I would have totally made that the most important point of my review had I known it when I started. Yeah. it's beyond. I would have totally also lowered the score by another 0.99 to make it 0.01 out of 10. Anyway, Dear Bop, spoilers for Picard. Again, Seven was stabbed in the abdomen by the Jurati Queen, then healed. What the hell happened to the puncture in her shirt? It's still bloodstained, but no hole. I didn't know. I did notice that there was a ton of blood on the shirt. I didn't notice that there was no hole. I guess I assumed that the blood was just on her skin, and I didn't look to see if the hole still existed. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised now that you say it that there was no hole. I guess the nanoprobes probably, patched the hole just as much as they patched the skin. Like, why did they need her eye? What did her eyes have to do with patching a hole in her stomach? T-Berg says, we didn't start the bird rant. It was always burning in the brain that's churning. Kronos says, sing it, T-Berg. That almost counts as a poem for National Poem in the Pocket Day. T-Berg says, Allison is pill and not a she-mech. Uncle Remus says, Angry Joe gave the newest episode of Picard a 0 out of 10, and he never goes below a 1, as long as the video at least plays. Total failure. I've never heard of, I've heard of Angry Joe from people talking about him, but I've never seen an Angry Joe video. And I'm angry that he took my name. Don't remember, but do remember the tip counts. Dear Bop, spoiler warning for Picard 9, hide and seek. With everything going on with Jean-Luc, his father and mother, where the hell was Robert? Like, did the writers forget there was a second Picard child? Okay, now, somebody told me this, and I don't know if it's true or not, because I honestly don't remember. Somebody claims that earlier in the season, there was a throwaway line that Robert was at school. Robert was away at school. And, when they said it, I was like, just enough of me kind of remembers somebody saying that now. So I said, okay, maybe they said that. Listen, if this show didn't suck, I would have go back and rewatched the first couple episodes to find the line. But the show is so bad that I really don't care. I just don't care. You want to say that the brother, somebody said the brother's away at school, fine, I'll accept it. Because it doesn't matter. Whether Robert exists or not has zero impact on how good the show is or isn't. If Robert was in every scene, it wouldn't make the show any better. It would probably just make the show worse, because then you have to say, I assume Robert's older, that you have, somebody who's old enough to be thinking logically and is also not getting the mother any help that she actually needs. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to bring up Robert anymore unless we get a definitive line about him existing or not existing. But yeah, that's where we are. Dear Bob, spoiler for Picard episode 9. Hide and seek. Seven says that she applied to be a member of Starfleet and she was denied. Janeway even went to bat for Seven and was denied. Oh, this is it. Yet Egypt was accepted into Starfleet. How and why? This doesn't make any sense. Both were assimilated. Both were members of the collective. and both had visible Borg implants in their bodies. This makes 0 sense. Abso-fucking-lutely. It makes 0 fucking sense. Okay, and that was the biggest after going through everything. That was the biggest what the fuck or F you to the audience that I have seen in this episode and this series so far. In fact, in New Trek, probably. Although I've already forgotten so much of Discovery because it was so bad that I would bet somebody could find something in Discovery that I would say is worse again. But oh my God, that's the problem with New Trek, is that there is 0 vested interest in me remembering, because I want to forget. I don't want to remember what happens on each episode. I want it out of my brain. So I literally forget as soon as it's over. And I'm not going to be bothered to go back and double check, because why? What's it do for me? So anyway, let's go back to the chat and read some more chats. And yeah. Thank you, Rock Solid, for the $25 super chat to go read Dear Bops. Did you write those, Dear Bops? All of them? If you did, thank you. I mean, you have some really, really interesting takes on the episodes. And I thought you didn't watch it. You know, I don't know. But it wasn't Rock Solid who made the original comment about Egypt. I know that. Now, if you had the same one, that's great that you did too. But someone else said it. So where are we? It's National Dear Bop Day, or at least it should be. 54.5 Access Radio says, is that a poem in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Well, a pocket in your pants, a pocket in your pants is generally a love poem. Jedi Bill says, hello, Berto Bray, Qapla, brother, warrior. Hail, Karoga, Jedi Bill. Moxley fan 21 says, Berto Bray, Qapla, bird, hope you and the family are doing well today. Hello, you all. Hello, Moxley fan, Qapla, doing well enough. Thank you. Captain Trek says, hello, Qapla, Captain Trek. Hope you are doing well. And Kronos yells, nerds! Thank you, Kronos. Antiderivative Jill, aka Integral Jill, is in the chat. Says, woohoo, bed life. I will listen as I drive. Thank you, Antiderivative Jill. And I saw you were stopped for a traffic light earlier and said something. Thank you again. Carlo Albanese says, bed life. It's a stream by Berto Bray 5. Bed life. Ooh. Chrono says Bird will be late. I didn't expect to be, but then when I went to go live, I realized that when I went to go live last time, I had to change the stream key, which means I had to change the stream key back again. So it did take an extra couple minutes, even though I was all ready to go live and I was sitting here for like 10 minutes. Carlo says, I hope everyone is as well as can be. Thank you, Carlo. And hail, Karoga. Hail, Karoga. Android Jill confirms she will be safe to Kronos. Thank you for confirming you are safe in driving. Words and pictures says Qapla, Vertebrae. Good to see you. Good to be here. Good to have you. Words and pictures. Kronos says, hello, world? Question mark. Mike Richards, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Moxley fan says, bed life. It's a stream 5, Berto Pray 5. It is. It is. I got to get the text out and sing it one day. Been a while. It's been a while since I've sang Red Life. Carlo Albanese says, we, the people, demand bird. You have it, Carlo. You have it. You have it. Moxley fan also. We, the people. Thomas Potts says, poem in your pocket day? Question mark. Humans are the stupidest living things. You know what, Thomas? I don't think anybody can argue with you. I think, yeah, humans dumber than snails, dumber than a box of rocks. Kurdistani rocks, anyway. Karogan rocks are much smarter. Kronos says Qapla, Kronos. He says hello to Potts. Carlo uses the Berto Pray head emoji. Thank you. Kronos is yelling, everybody's a hack. Hack, hack, hack. Richie Pools is the poem in my pocket. Starts with this line. There once was a man from Nantucket. I love Data trying to, what was that? The episode, they had the TOS episode of almost the same name. The Naked Now. Richie Pools is the poem, yeah. Kronos says, who makes this stuff up? I don't know, but it's very, very witty people. Thomas Potts says, oh, on my iPad, they're pink. Definitely pink, pink, red. Thank you. I guess I'll have to figure that out. Why is my monitor color so effing off? T-Berg says, there once was a guy from Karoga. He liked to wear a fedora. He always made a splash when his warship made a crash. The alpacans then lend bird a toga. Qapla, T-Berg. And now Carlo and Kronos are saying hi to Mamo Pray. Mr. Londell, Qapla, Mr. Londell. Thank you for coming. Kronos says, can I get a tail? We'll see, Kronos. We'll see. T-Berg says they're fuchsia. And T-Berg says my alpacan virus is working. I hope not. Kronos, it's a maybe later. That's not a no. That's correct. It's not a no. And Kronos says, wow, someone is rich. Yeah. Thank you, Rock Solid, again. Carlo, using his 20-month Friend of Karoga benefit, says, let the sea run pink with the blood of our enemies. Oh, I read that already, but we can always read it again. Kronos says, Klingons have pink blood. They do. Rock Solid says, Bird of Prey, it wouldn't let me put in text for some reason on mobile. And that's not for you. It's for Mom O'Prey. Oh, okay. Well, the $25 Rock Solid put in was for you, not me. Mom O'Prey says, thank you, Rock Solid. T-Berg says, Klingons have some fuchsia blood. Kronos says, bop, bop. Carlos says, how much? Uncle Remus says, I managed a Blockbuster video store in New Jersey in the mid-90s. God damn, you guys had the good jobs. T-Berg says, since Bird would not read my poem, I will send him a disturbing jib-jab. No, I read your poem. Please stop sending jib-jabs. I hate the jib-jabs. Kronos says, never trust a snuggle buddy. Listen, if you're just going to snuggle, that's fine. I don't really, I don't need to know your life story if we're going to just snuggle. I will need your life story if it's going to go beyond snuggling. And to be honest, I do want to know your life story, even if we do just snuggle, because, yeah. I guess I'm a dinosaur like that, but Carlo Albanese says, it's a thing. It's a fake. I just have to make sure you're not a fake. Yes, Mama Prayer.
Come, Susie.
I don't know how would
Who's been holding
how
up
would
the
you
damn
even get
elevator?
around that? And Rock Solid with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Rock Solid, and says, "Here's $2 for Joe." Thank you. 25 for Mama Pray, 2 for me. I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. I don't know. Do you think? I think it's okay, but is there anybody who would disagree that if you're just going to snuggle, should you even have any rights to know how the person was born? I would hope that they would say either, "I don't believe you have any right to ask," if they weren't going to tell me, which I could say, "Okay, I respect your opinion, but no thank you," or they would be honest. But on the other hand, if they lied and nothing came of it, I mean, we were just snuggling, would there be any real victim? Like what would be the harm? I don't know. I'm just saying, if you're gonna lie, just lie and don't ever tell me the truth. T-Berg says, "Make Bird a girl in the half of Jib Jabs and Salty the rest." Oh my God. T-Berg says, "Perhaps we need to start Dear Photobot." It's a trap, says Kronos. Carlos says, "Don't go to the secret place." Kronos says, "Just get a hooker." Kronos, I can't. I mean, I kind of wish I could, but there's a part of me physically that I don't think I could deal with a hooker. And then there's the fact that, I live with Mama Pray and I can't just order a hooker to the house. Kronos, is Q going to die? Kronos, I would say Q is already dead. T-Berg says, "Why do you all still watch Star Trek? Watch Halo." Hell no. Kronos says, "What's a Girardi?" Agnes Girardi. So Angry Joe really gave Picard a 0 out of 10. Damn, Uncle Remus. Damn. I gotta look that guy up. Gotta look him up. Carlo says, "Bird rant." Kronos says, "That's hot pink, Bird of Prey." 5. Rip Ichib. Yes, rest in peace, Ichib. Kronos, it sounds like a rant to me. Carlos is 7. Maybe 7 was too old to join. No, you can join Starfleet. I'm pretty sure at just about any age, unlike our military. They don't cut off on age. T-Berg says, "We didn't start the bird rant. It's always burning in a brain that's churning." Kronos says, "Black hole sun." Lol. Carlos says, "We need to see where the hole is." Oh, the hole the Borg Queen cut in Jerry Ryan's stomach. It has gravity of its own, says Kronos. T-Berg says, "Turd attack, bird crash, alpaca joke, bird bash, no ammo in the crate, starting streams always late, Frank and Freddie friendship, ratings take a dip, bring on Sassy, bring on Mom." That's pretty true. T-Berg says, "Disco is a total bomb." Kronos says, "I don't mind spoilers for Picard." And Kronos says, "I'm done," throws hands up in the air. T-Berg says, "We didn't start the bird rant. Salty made a poke And Thomas Bot sets the joke. We didn't start, the bird ran. Kronos says disco is not dead. Disco is life. They tried to sneak a line into this episode of Picard saying, we crave discovery. No, the hell we don't. Nobody craves discovery. T-Berg says, I need Aberjam to back me up here. Kronos says, I wish I could be a writer and fail upwards. Yeah, must be nice, says Kronos. Who said I like Pickard? Who said I like Pickard? Is that Random Menace? The Random Menace admits to liking Picard. That's good for you, Random Menace. Uncle Remus says there is no logic in Picard. I got to be honest with you, Uncle Remus. There is no logic in Picard, but that's okay. You don't have to like something that's logical. T-Berg reverses gravity on Kronos. Android of Jill is still listening while driving at a red light. Hope you're safe, Android of Jill. Thomas Potts says Egypt is a white male. That's how. That must have been. He made it into Starfleet on his white privilege. Thomas Potts, Rock Solid Production says, Android of Jill, you don't have to turn on the red light. Kronos says, Android of Jill, you have to speed through red lights. Wow, run away. Kronos says, oh crap, that's a song. T-Berg says he will never own box sets of this crap. We will never own box sets of this crap. No, nobody's going to own box sets of Star Trek Picard. No. Uncle Remus says, so how do you think Strange New World is going to be? Well, I'll tell you, Uncle Remus, I really like the fact that they brought back the opening where Captain Pike says, like Captain Kirk says in TOS and Picard says in TNG, its mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new lives and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. I don't like that they went back to no one, but let's face it, we all knew they were going to. There was no way in hell they were going to go back to no man has gone before. But I can deal. I can deal with that. Now, I don't know what the 10 episodes are going to be. We'll see. I was also surprised. I believe the first episode is next week, which means we get the Picard finale on the same day as Strange New World begins, which means that I'm going to have to do a double review next week. And on top of that, I've got the dentist appointment on Thursday. They're putting in a temporary crown at 11 a.m., which means I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late. Unless I get up really early and do one review early. I don't know. I might do that. Get up very early, do one review before the dentist, and do a second review after the dentist. They assure me I should be able to speak. Unlike last time, I couldn't speak after they pulled the tooth. They're saying this time I'll be able to speak, soon after they leave. So, hopefully, I'll be able to do a review, at least one review after the fact. But how do I think it's going to be, Uncle Remus? I think it's going to suck. But I pray I am wrong. I pray I'm wrong. Kronos asked Yosef if he's sniffing Chernobyl's fumes, which he is. It's factually correct. He has sniffing a lot of Chernobyl's fumes. Now, does that have any reason why he likes Picard, it might, but we don't know for sure. Android Jill says frack STP. Wow, the swearing indeed. Rock Solid says Bird of Prey, that's not the hell your $25. That's Mamo praise. Well, I hadn't read that far down yet. Rock Solid. Thank you. Captain Track says hello to Anti-Derivative Jill. Kronos, can we keep this at least PG-13? Thomas T-Berg says, I've done 2 poems now. $5 as Bird skips over. I read it. Rockstar Productions is Bird of Prey, Damlok, and Jalad at Tanagra. Is that a poem?
Captain's log, stardate 7414.1. Our best estimates place us some 4 hours from Earth.
John Araki, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Greatly appreciated. Damlok and Jalad at Tanagra. It might be a poem. Josh Street says Bird of Prey. Wait, is National Get Dear Bop to have funny things that... No. To read funny things day. Kronos is with Bird of Prey. It's ranting. It's a solid R now. I'm sorry, Kronos. Andrew Jill says hi to Captain Shrek. Kronos says hey to Josh. Kronos is Bird of Prey. You are late. When are you expecting? I'm way past being late. Josh says, Kronos, when isn't Bird of Prey not late? Executive producer Saul Leibowitz, Qapla, says Qapla Bird of Prey. I see Elon Musk wandering around here in South Texas. What would you like me to ask him for you? Ask him if he would buy Nextdoor.com, which, I mean, he bought Twitter, so I'm guessing he would buy Nextdoor for $1 million and just put me in charge. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to fire me as a moderator soon. Because I don't quite toe the company line. Uncle Remus says Neil Adams dies, comic book legend who revitalized Batman, fought for artist right, was 80. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Neil Adams. Qapla. I did not know him, and I'll be honest, I still don't know him, but wish him the best. Andrew Jill says, because the patriarchy, Bird, big eye roll, I hate the filth. Yeah, so that's another reason that Ichib made it into Starfleet. The white privilege and the patriarchy.
What?
Ichib, yes. I'm pretty sure he's white. You don't think Ichib is white? He's Asian? I don't know. Mama Frey thinks Ichib is Asian. I mean, maybe by his last name or his name, Manu Inter. By his look, you think he's Asian? I mean, he's, well, Caucasian is some sort of Asian. I don't know. I don't know, I'm afraid. I didn't get an Asian vibe from him, but maybe. How do you spell Ichib? I-Y-I-C-H-Y-E-B? Ichib? Do Star Trek Voyager Borg kids. And Ichib would be the oldest of the kids. You're laughing. That's how I would do it. Kronos says, hey to Soul? Who is Soul? Sol? You mean Sol. Darius McMuchhausen, Qapla Darius. T-Berg says, Disco and Picard are total bombs. Kronos says, humans are derps. Absolutely. Absolutely to all those statements. Android of Jill says, hi Darius, I'm in the car picking up fried chicken, or I would tag you or whole name. Oh my God, Andrew Jill, that sounds delicious. I can't eat fried chicken anymore. Mama, pray I missed the fried chicken. Chrono says, so pinkish. Son of a bitch. Popeyes, oh my God. And you probably got biscuits. Oh my God. Carlo says Klingons for Karoga. Yeah, Klingons for Karoga. That's good. Darius puts in the chicken emoji. Chrono says deja vu. T-Berg says he's so far behind. I should know better. Darius says Kronos and some weird emoji I'm not familiar with. Carlos says friends with benefits. I don't know who we're talking about. T-Berg says Karoga gives benefits. Socialism? I never said Karoga gives benefits. Chronos says Darius. Oh, it's a bikini. Darius, you're wearing a little polka dot bikini? That's just evil. And Darius says, yep. And then Rock Solid gave his $2 super chat to me. Thank you. Not to Mamo Pray. Darius thanks, claps hands at Rock Solid. What do we got here? What do we got here? Derivative Jill says, you're a jewel. Rock Solid says, snuggle fuggle with the muggles. Chrono says, I could make jokes about what color pink that is, Bird of Prey. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, it's good to know you love jib jabs. So we'll be giving you all the jib jabs for your birthday this year. I knew as I was saying it, as it was leaving my mouth, I knew I was making a mistake. You never tell people what you hate. You just don't do it. Chrono says, don't make fun of the Fraggles. Is that like Fraggle Rock? Rock Solid says, Bird of Prey, cry havoc and let's slip the dogs of Jib Jab. Oh no. Sassy, you're going to become a dog of Jib Jab. Mamo Prey's confused. Yes, Mamo Prey.
On Picard.
Elnor was the hologram on Picard. Confused. Yes. No, Elnor. What is Elnor? An elf creature from the forest. You mean what actual?
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what Elnor would be. What do we got? Chrono says, sing us a song. Birdo Prey 5, sing us a song tonight. Saul Leibowitz says, Bird of Prey, if you're not going to get a hooker, do you mind if we get one? I mean, you can get yourself one if you want. Just don't tell me about it. Kronos likes Mary Sue's and does not like the gravity switch. And he bumped his head. Carlos says, time my work. Have a fantastic day, night, everyone. Praise the soup. Enjoy a good brew. And as always, hail Karoga. Thank you, Carlo. What did you find out, Mama? Elnor's mother is Eastern Polynesian. And his father is Western Polynesian.
And his father is from Cyprus.
And his father is from Cyprus.
But born in Australia.
But he was born in Australia. Oi, that makes him full Aussie. Eleanor's an Australian, did you know?
Polynesian, there was definitely something. Okay.
Oh, it all makes sense now. Where no man has gone before, Kronos, except they're going to say where no one has gone before, which is really stupid because obviously somebody's been there before, because it's not an empty planet. Rock Solid is bird of prey where no one has gone before. Can you live with it? I can live with it. Yeah, I can live with it. It's just stupid. It's just. Who is crowning Chrono? A temporary. No, I'm not a Krogan emperor with a temporary crown. God damn it. Josh Janaragi says Q have Picard's mom's incurable Q Q have Picard's mom incurable madness and hung the rope for her in the garden. Yeah, okay, so Q could have been the person who hung the rope for her in the garden. If you watch the episode, you see the mother hanging herself in reverse. So you see her walking away from the room where this rope has been hung for her by somebody else. And like it's just waiting for her to go hang herself. So I'm like, who put up the rope? Who put the rope up for her to go kill herself? It wasn't her. We see that going up. She leaves the room before it happens, which means someone else had to put the rope up for her. I don't know if it was Picard as a child. Was it the father? Did the brother put up the rope before he went away to school? I mean, these questions need to be answered. It could have been Q. Kronos says, oh, by the way, the series Chernobyl is a good show. Yes, it is. I mean, it's been out like 5 years now, but if you never got to see Chernobyl when it aired, you should watch it now. Another series I got to give some praise to. It's on Hulu. It's called Pam and Tommy. It's about the Tommy Lee, Pamela Anderson sex video that got released back in the 90s. And granted, I didn't give a shit about it at the time, and I don't give a shit about it now. The story that about what was going on and like some of the players involved and some of the stuff that happened and how it affected Pamela Anderson as a person, if it's to be believed. Things I never thought of. It was a very, very interesting show. That said, you can't watch it if you have kids or, any awkward situation because it is full of ridiculous nudity, especially in the early episodes. Episode 2 is probably the worst, is definitely the worst. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pretty much all of them is pretty rough. Towards the end, maybe not as much. That said, I erroneously reported it as having 12 episodes. It is in fact only 8 episodes. So I got to give that a high praise. If you get time and you don't have children around, Pam and Tommy, it's on Hulu. It's a Hulu original limited series. Rock Solid says, Bird of Prey, you can't speak now, or at least you can't probably pronounce things. Say Mario. Proved my point. Daniel Stenton Says, don't worry, you'll be the king of crowns. Thank you, Daniel. Darius says, live long and prosper to the captain. Crow says, what is Nextdoor? Nextdoor is a social media for your local neighborhood. It only allows you to talk to people who live physically near you. It's supposed to be a place where you talk about local crime and things you can do, organize a neighborhood watch, stuff like that. Have, if you're going to have a block party, or you're going to, I don't know what, there's going to be a garage sale going on or something. It's for local stuff. Local stuff. LDG is in the house. Welcome, LDG. Miss Lundell says, I've been raising hell on Nextdoor again. Good job. Yes, I have. I don't think they're going to keep me in. I'm just going to, when they finally do kick me out, I'll say something about time to ask Elon to buy this up. Chronos says, I'm still hoping for a tail. I don't know, Chronos. I'll ask. She's trying. She's thinking. Pop Culture Curator's in the house. It's Qapla to pray. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Pop Culture Curator. Oh, you got a tail. Mama Bray's got a tail, Chronos.
A recent tail.
A recent tail.
Something I.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Mama Bray.
Hello, everyone. I don't know how to start this. Well, obviously, I heard Bird speaking of his past dental work and upcoming dental work, and I need to speak about this. Now, I believe everyone here knows in fact, May 9th will be 13 years. 13?
13.
Yeah. Since Bird got sick and went in the hospital the day before Mother's Day. But anyway, we've been through a lot. He's been through a heck of a lot more than me, since he's the one that's in the bed and he's the one that was in a coma for months and months and all that. But
hold on 1 second.
Okay, holding on.
Sorry, guys. Mama Bray will be right back. She's fulfilling her primary obligation, taking care of me first. Since she's going to be talking for a couple minutes, I'm going to go ahead and take my 5 o'clock pill. I just needed her to bring me a cracker so I could eat it.
There.
Behind the microphone.
Can you open it?
I can.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm certainly not going to rehash the last 13 years. But in this time, we have had multiple medical procedures done at home. Thank God that we were able to get them done. But to be honest, up until this last year, when when he was able to get hooked up with this cardiologist that he has now and other specialists that he's been seeing virtually. It's like a whole new world. Prior to that, whether you're getting x-rays done, oh, Sassy's going to bark now. Anyway, in all the medical professionals that have come to the house, they have been either just par or subpar. I mean, the saying beggars can't be choosers, and you don't have a lot of options, so you take what you can get. Well, this dental group, I felt like I was in one of the best medical facilities in the world. They were, I don't know if they hurt him. No, I know they didn't hurt him, but they were so professional that I can't get over it. For them to come to the home and like they had everything with them. They had all their personal protective, whatever you call it, around, their hats, their booties, the gloves, the masks. And they brought their own spray. Before they touched anything, they sprayed it. After they touched it, they sprayed it. I was like, wow. They were just so unbelievable. And compared to everyone else that's ever come in here, so far above that I'm still in shock. But I'm just also so happy he's getting it done. That's really what's been on my mind. And I'm really happy about that. And the other thing that's always on my mind, and not in a good way, is these people that package and pack products. All products. They don't make them for an arthritic hand or an older person. And I swear that the directions that come with everything, the print has gotten smaller and smaller and smaller. I'm like, I don't know. My eyesight is not the worst. It's not what it was 20 years ago, but it's certainly not bad according to eyesight. I don't know how people can read these things. I just don't know. And then I can't get the packages cut apart. I don't know. Has the world come to the fact that if the thing that you're buying isn't in 3 different kinds of plastic and sealed in a way, would everybody just steal them? Is that what we've come to? Or there's somebody sitting up in an office and laughing and saying, oh, we're going to triple wrap this so that poor old lady with arthritis can never get it open. That's my rant for the day. But other than that, guys, have a great weekend. Have a great evening. And keep up the wordle clues, Joseph, if you're still here.
And God help you if you put a staple.
Oh, staples.
You put a staple in something, Mama Pray has to take it off. The bane of her existence.
Why? Why do food delivery, I don't know, mostly I think Chinese food, though we haven't ordered it in a while, but the pizzeria, they staple everything. You go to open it, a staple goes flying. Now, is it in your food? Where is it? And then you got to go looking for it. I hate that. Now, everybody knows the things I hate.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm leaving. I
If
got
You're
to.
really unlucky. It's in your hand.
Yeah, I
Yes,
know
yeah.
that.
Thank you, Mama Pray, for
Bye, guys. I hope I entertained you for at least 2 minutes.
things I hate.
Yeah. Oh, I
I'm
could make
okay.
a longer list of things I hate.
Yeah, you want to take this? Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mama Pray.
You're welcome.
There we go. Okay. The thanks are coming in, Mama Pray. You're good. You're good. Not canceled, Mama Pray. John Araki says, Bird is fried chicken intolerant. No, I would just, it would probably kill me if I had too much. Although, if I was going to choose suicide via fried chicken sounds like a plan. Kronos says, give me the fried chicken. Yes. That's, you can be killed by lethal injection, hanging, shooting squad, or fried chicken. I'll take the fried chicken. Ms. Lindell says, just substitute fried chicken for shake and bake chicken. You'll love it. No. Who wants shake and bake when you can have real authentic fried chicken? That's like saying substitute grits for oatmeal. John Araki says fried alpaca. Ugh. No. John Araki says Bird hates salt. I don't hate salty, but I just can't do it anymore. Rono says, welcome back, Mama Pray.
Thanks.
Chrono says he likes venison jerky. Antidote Jill says, what's a jib jab? Don't go looking for it, Antidote Jill. It's bad. Chrono says, what's a jib jab? He doesn't know what a jib jab is either. T-Berg says, jib jab is a site where you can upload faces and put them into video. Damn it, T-Berg. Why are you telling them, these people? John Araki says, can a M2F trans Vulcan join those warrior nuns, or are they transphobic? I don't know. You'd have to ask. T-Berg says, I can put Bird in a video with great captains and Klingons. Kronos says, it's probably like TikTok. Talk-tick. No, it's not talk-tick. And he says, oh, Lord, no, not Aussie, oh, pray. Oi, says Mike Richards. Oi. Kronos says, please shoot me down. Good day, mate. T-Berg says, does Guinan advice make it in a Q-tip? Does Guinan advice make it a Q-tip? Har, har, har. Who put the rope out? I don't know. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, are you the road warrior? I was a road warrior. I don't know about the road warrior. John Araki says, Q gave Picard's mom the incurable madness that Trek science couldn't cure. Now that makes sense. I mean, it's pretty shitty, but it would at least make sense. Pop Culture Curator says, the prop department put up the rope. That's the right answer. That's the right answer. Kronos is the Bed Warrior. That would be a great movie, I suppose. Pop Culture Curator says, yeah, I'm enjoying Pam and Tommy. Very cool, Pop Culture. Captain Maroney says, Q-tip, lol. Qapla, Captain Maroney. Kronos says, hey. John Araki says Q-Pack was the best stripper. Kronos doesn't have Hulu. The girl next door. Yes, that's who she was. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sirs. Hello, young Hello, 47 Yorktown. Corona says Mamo Pray is at least thinking. Yeah. Yeah. Words and Pictures says hello to Mamo Pray. Qapla Words and Pictures. Kronos asked about technical difficulties. Miss Londell says, Mamo Pray, I feel ya on the tiny print. Yeah, she hates the tiny print. Pop Culture Curator says, Sober to Pray. Don't watch Pam and Tommy with 3 kids. Make them watch it alone. No, I do not say make them watch it alone. But if you were going to make them watch it, yeah, they should watch it alone. T. Berg says, thanks, Mamo Pray. I mean, even now, like, Mamo Pray's outside. I wouldn't watch that with Mamo Pray. I'd be too embarrassed. T. Berg says, thanks to Mamo Pray. Kronos says, thanks for the Mamo Pray tale and rant. You're welcome. Mr. CCDV says, great monologue to Mamo Pray. Thank you, Mr. CCDV. Words and Pictures says, I hate all those things too, Mamo Pray. Yeah, it's very common. I mean, who the hell likes that type of packaging? Who likes staples everywhere? Who likes, who likes this shit? Why are they doing this? Miss Londell says, Bird of Prey, you can rig up a magnet thingy to help with the staples, can't you? What type of, Jesus Christ, how big would that magnet have to be to help with the staples? So, Mom, pretty much everybody agrees that the staples are terrible, that the little writing is terrible, the packaging is terrible.
It's not just me.
It's not just you.
Oh. But at least now, you can take a picture of the little writing and enlarge it on your phone or wherever.
That's true. You can take a picture and enlarge.
Yeah.
Enhance, enlarge.
Well, make it big. But
no. Chrono says, I type, give me fried chicken. 37 Yorktown says, hashtag say no to Aussie O'Prey. Chrono says, 47 Yorktown, don't encourage that. And Chrono says, is shop staples still a thing? Well, we still get staples in our, food packaging from time to time. Is the store staple still a thing? Yes. Okay, so everybody is saying it in pink or purple or fuchsia, but not red. So then it's the HP monitor that's showing it as red that's the problem, not the monitor that's showing it as purple. That's the problem. Interesting. Well, let's check on let's check what's going on in the news, as there is some news out there today. Oh, we got one more Dear Bop, so let's do that. Dear Bop, that Snuggle Buddy chick was hot. Twig and Giggleberries or not? Sure she was. Whatever you gotta say. Whatever you believe. Hollywood's fight against VPNs turns ugly. I saw this and I opened it. Beyond accusations of encouraging copyright infringement, film companies have begun accusing VPNs of enabling a slew of illegal activity. A group of over 24 film studios has repeatedly taken popular VPN providers to court, sometimes extracting judgments worth millions of dollars in damages. While piracy remains the central issue, recent legal arguments employed by Hollywood studios have surpassed accusations of copyright infringement and delved into dirtier waters. Filmmakers attempting to recoup revenue from loss to piracy have long alleged that VPN companies both encourage online piracy and have clever cut evidence that their customers are abusing the piracy, are abusing the privacy and security provider by virtual private networks. But court records show that studios' legal teams have also accused VPN providers of enabling illegal activity far beyond copyright infringement. And legal experts say they are challenging the notion that VPNs should exist at all. Well, whatever. In March 26, film companies brought an allegation against ExpressVPN and Private Internet Access, popular no-log VPN companies owned by Cape Technologies. The plaintiffs include production companies like Millennium, Voltage, and others behind a slate of popular films. The lawsuit centers on allegations of user privacy. However, court documents reviewed by Wired reveal plaintiffs arguing that these VPN providers refuse to prevent users from using their service to commit illegal acts and run marketing campaigns that openly boast that law enforcement is unable to extract any information about their users. Generally speaking, VPNs give users the greater privacy protections by encrypting their online activity, blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Emboldened by defendants' promises that their identities cannot be disclosed, defendants and users use their VPN services not only to engage in widespread movie piracy, but other outrageous criminal conduct such as harassment, illegal hacking, and murder. Murder, reads the lawsuit filed in U.S. District Court in Colorado. When these crimes become public, defendants use these tragic incidents as an opportunity to boast about their VPN services. The VPN companies responded in court, filing that the inflammatory topics plaintiffs evoked are irrelevant to the copyright infringement. Allegations are far afield as hacking, stalking, bomb threats, political assassinations, CP, and anonymous online message boards posts full of hate speech appearing to encourage violence and murder are a ploy to parade VPNs as a cruelly derogatory light, argue the VPN's legal teams. Well, what the hell? Where the hell are you supposed to do all those things if not near the VPN? Oh, I mean, who would ever want to do any of those things? So what? They're not going to shut down the VPNs. They're going to make VPNs illegal. I don't know what they're planning on doing. Captain Trax's Bird of Prey, what's in the news? Well, we got some VPN, war on VPNs. I always say keep a VPN so you have it if you need it, because you much rather have a VPN that you don't need than need a VPN you don't have. TrekMovie.com says watch Introduction to Star Trek Strange New Worlds featurette and clip update on international release. I watched the introduction. It was okay. It didn't leave me spellbound. No, I have no desire to look at the Ready Room or click on it in any way. Strange New Worlds will arrive via Paramount Plus in select countries in Europe this year, as well as in South Korea. The launch of Paramount Plus in the UK is expected this summer, with a date expected to be announced in the near future. that will be followed later in the year by launches in Italy, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, and France. Paramount and Comcast are also launching a joint venture streaming service called Sky Showtime in 2022 in other European markets. Paramount has expressed plans to expand Paramount Plus into Africa, Asia, and the Middle East in 2023, starting in 2023. So basically, back to piracy. Strange New Worlds opening titles are a Star Trek nostalgia assault. The worlds might have been strange, but the vibes, anything but. Ironically, by being so different from all the other Star Trek shows going on right now, Strange New Worlds' wholehearted embrace of nostalgia for the original Star Trek is what's making it stand out from the pack. And its new opening titles are no exception. A gorgeous riff on classic Trek in a shiny new package. Paramount has released the opening title sequence for Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and they are both suitably strange and suitably familiar for a show that's leaning all the way in on the retro aesthetic of original Star Trek. From Anston Mount's Captain Pike narrating the classic "These Are the Voyages" opening to the gorgeous shots of the Enterprise soaring through interstellar anomalies and truly past some strange new worlds, the music itself riffing on the original Trek theme. These titles are a reminder that this is the show itself, setting itself apart from the rest of the current Trek overture to re-embrace the classic feeling of older shows. I just don't think that that's what they're doing. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. I'll be honest, I don't even like the music. But hey, it's something. Top Gun's Maverick first reactions, Hollywood filmmaking at its most rah ridiculous. Recap, review, Star Trek Picard gets lost and found in hide and seek. FBI conducted potentially millions of searches of Americans' data last year. Well, not surprised. Oath Keeper pleads guilty to seditious conspiracy as pressure intensifies against right-wing extremist group. Rioter turns on Oath Keeper's boss at tearful plea hearing. Yeah, I'm sure it's all legit. Lily Peters' latest preliminary autopsy shows victim suffered blunt force trauma. Oh my God, that's sad. Biden considering student loan forgiveness, but not $50,000 per borrower. Well, how much would I get back as I've paid off my student loan debt? Biden says he's considering, but not 50,000. So is he considering 100,000? President Biden says he's taking a hard look into forgiving some federal loan debt on Thursday, but the amount he is considering is less than 50,000 per borrower. No. Well, how much less? I mean, I don't care, but he was hired for this. He didn't mention a specific amount. Some canceling $10,000 in student loans. Okay. Well, sounds like just trying to buy himself back in again. Why Russia is using marine animals as a sea defense in war against Ukraine. Because idiots worry more about animals than people. Guinness World Record holder for longest job at same company is Walter Orthman. How can they even do that? What would they know? Suspect and cartel gunman about abducting 2 female soldiers vacationing on beach in Mexico. A cowardly act. Well, you know why they did it. Early edition. New Yorkers aren't going to go to New Jersey for legal weed because getting there and back is a buzzkill. Yeah, New Jersey legalized it. New York hasn't fully. A New York bagel from an unexpected borough, Connecticut. Connecticut is not a borough, goddammit. Five-borough bike tour is this on Sunday. Sunday, the five-borough bike tour will close roads all over New York City. Elon Musk sells $4 billion in Tesla stock, announces no further sales plan. Wall Street drops as investors dump Amazon following report. Robinhood has a crypto trading platform. It might soon be Coinbase's too. Exxon and Chevron, buoyed by high oil prices, shower investors with cash. New Apple exclusive reveals iPhone 14 price shock. Not to me, because I don't care. Hidden air tags should be easier to locate thanks to louder alert sounds. Apple just dealt another blow to AirTag stalkers. Here's what's new. Epic is asking court to stop Google from yanking Bandcamp off the Play Store. Epic asked court to stop Google's removal of Bandcamp from the Play Store. Updated. That's kind of interesting. Epic asked court to stop Google's removal of Bandcamp. Now that Epic Games is buying Bandcamp, it's worried Google might pull the music app. In association with an antitrust lawsuit, Epic has filed for a preliminary injunction that would bar Google from removing the otherwise blocking access to Bandcamp on the Play Store. Most notably, the developer claims Google stricter in-app purchase requirements, which will demand that Bandcamp uses Google's billing system from June 1st and delayed payments from a maximum of 48 hours to as long as 45 days, would cause irreparable harm to both Epic and the musicians. Epic also maintains it's likely to prevail in its antitrust case. No, you're not. No, you're not. Meanwhile, reportedly face no harm if the existing Google Play Store policies remain in place. I'm going to guess that that's not going to happen. Let's see. Marvel gives us a glimpse of Professor X in new Doctor Strange and the Marvel Multiverse of Madness footage. Let's see. Amber Heard is yet to take the stand. I thought she was on the stand. I wonder who that woman was. James Corden is leaving his late night show. Don't care. Science, finally. A fully aligned Webb Space Telescope sees a field of stars. Well, where's the stars? Where's the picture? Fireball spotted over southern Mississippi. NASA confirms. Catch a falling rocket with a helicopter. Yes, that's the plan. No, it's not. Nobody's catching a rocket with a helicopter. U.S. records first case of highly contagious bird flu in human. Health officials say 2 hours ago. First human case of bird flu detected in U.S. That is not good. Most of us have had COVID. How long does immunity last? That doesn't mean they won't get it again. Well, then you don't know. You don't know. Okay. Whatever. I'm going to do one more reload of the news. A brief look at militarized dolphins, which Russia may be using in the Black Sea. Are you serious? A Russian naval base is defended by dolphins. It's not as unusual as it sounds. Russia's military is using specially trained dolphins to defend critical naval bases off Crimea, according to analysis published by U.S. Naval Institute News. Didn't that woman in Star Trek 4, you're not one of those Navy guys teaching dolphins on how to retrieve torpedoes or some bullshit like that? No, ma'am, no bullshit. Good, because if you were, I'd tell you to get out right here. Gracie is pregnant, and then the car comes to a screeching halt. Okay, you tell me what's going on here. It's like, no, you said I have a whatever memory. I see words. You said, Admiral, if we were to do as we please with those whales, past tense, we'd be as guilty as those past tense who caused their extinction. I see words. Is it perhaps not time for a colorful metaphor? Oh man, it all comes back to Star Trek 4. Kronos is bird of prey. You sound better. I hope your health is good. Thank you, Kronos. Certainly better than it had been for a while. Pop Culture Curator says, are you going to review Deranged New Worlds? Yeah, I'll be reviewing it. Kronos says, dolphins have superpowers and New York sucks. Kronos says, bird of prey and chat. Qapla. Later, taters. Later, Kronos. Later, chat. 54.5 Access Radio says this one time at band camp. Yeah, that was what they used to say. And American Pie, the American Pie movies. Those were good movies. Anyway, guys, I think we'll call it a day here. Thank you all for coming and showing up. I appreciate you hanging out. The Dear Bops, thank you, everybody who were here. And we'll talk soon. Tomorrow, we'll see what goes on. Sunday, we go back to Twilight Zone. Monday, we go back to Bed Life. Tuesday is Up in the Air. Wednesday is DS9. Thursday, I have The Dentist, but we also have both Picard and Strange New Worlds premiering. And it's a Friday again. And another week has passed. Qapla all. Stay away from the bird flu. And bird out.